I know you love jollof, but have you had shea butter jollof before? Well, come with me. Let's make it together. Okay, guys, so making the shea butter jollof, I'm going to be using ndudu by first jollof spice blend. Yes, I got this from the heritage box I ordered, and this is one of the spices in there, so I'll be using this and tomato as the base. I have some onion, organic shea butter, I have rice and prawns. You can use protein of your choice, whatever you want to use. I have some stock cube, cayenne pepper. I'd prefer fresh chilies, scotch bonnet, but I don't have. And then I have some salt. Of course, I'll be adding water as I go. All right. So this is very quick. Here I have passata. Passata isn't sour. It doesn't have the acid of a tomato puree, so it cooks right in no time at all. If you're making this, I'm going to put the amount I used, so you adjust that by tomato puree. This is lighter than tomato puree. Tomato puree is very thick, all right, so you adjust, or you can have a mixture of fresh tomato and tomato puree, whichever one that works best for you. Okay, so you don't want to use too much heat. You want to do this on a medium to low to get all the infusion right, the taste, the seasonings and everything. You don't want to use high heat. Okay, and here I have my shea butter, and I'm going in with quarter of a cup of the spice blend, the jollof spice blend. Okay, so if only you're using shea butter, you want to fry with the spices for some minutes, yeah, about 6 minutes or so on low heat, yeah. It will, shea butter has its smell, and what I'm doing here is trying to infuse it with the spices, yeah, so it will break the smell. The spices will break the shea butter smell down, and you want to do that just for about 4 to 6 minutes, yeah, before you add the rest of your ingredients. Okay, so now all looking good. I'm going in with my onion. And this should fry for just a minute, because I'll be frying my prawns here before I start the stew. Okay, so now I go in with my prawns. And then I sprinkle a little bit of salt to taste. I let it cook for 3 minutes or so, 3 to 4 minutes, and then I'll take them out. Okay, so now prawns is ready. I'm going to now take them out. You can tell they look good and they smell divine, honestly. You can still do this even if you're not using shea butter. You can use any oil of your choice, but just so you know, shea butter is extremely healthy as long as it's organic. It's very, very, very healthy than the so-called oils we eat. Okay, so I'll set this aside and I'll add in my passata. with a little bit of water. Then you want to increase the heat just a little bit to get everything boiling. Alright, so I'm going to leave this to cook. 6 minutes should be done. And then we add everything together. So cover and allow your tomato stew to cook. Okay. Looking good, smelling divine. Now I'm going to add my stock cube, and guess what? I tasted, and there is spice here. Okay, there is pepper in the jollof blend. Not too much, but I'm okay with it. I don't want to add any more spice in there, so I'm good. And I don't have curry powder, which I love so much, so I'm going to use the Carib Gold, which will work fine as well. I'll add about a teaspoon of it, and then I go in with my rice. I wash my rice. If you hang in here, you know I don't like washing my rice, but for whatever reason, the same rice I always buy is a bit dirty. So I'm forced to wash it, which I have done. So in goes my rice, and then I'll add the amount of water needed. Okay. If you're a water to cook your rice person, please do so. I like to use steam. So now I'll mix everything together, give it a taste. If everything is going well, I'll cover on a very low heat, and then I'll leave it to cook. Okay, so I'm good. A little bit of salt. Yeah, that's good. So now I'm going to leave this to cook. Cook your rice per your rice cooking instruction, okay? So I just took off the lid to wash it, and 5 minutes into it, even though I didn't add a lot of water, I could tell that everything is going down. So what I want to do is give it a stir now, and then cover with a parchment paper to trap all the heat to help it cook, because I don't want to add water to it. Okay, and I'll do that on a very low heat. It might take about 15 minutes, even though the rice is not plenty, but it's better to cook it very slow to get the best and rush. Okay, so look at that. Look at how much steam the paper trapped. So now you can tell that the rice is cooked. It's ready. Yeah? Yep. All done. And as for the aroma, I'm not telling you. Honestly, I am not telling you. Shea butter jollof already. Let me give you a close-up look. Look at that. Please don't leave without subscribing, like, comment, share the recipe, and I will see you on my next. Bye.